But before the first speaker, if you know him, you love him. He has the best smile in Modair. I would say the best smile I've ever seen personally. He walks into a room and he lights it up with that smile and his big open heart. He's just so welcoming and friendly to every single person. Him and his wife, Sarah, have been with Modair for 11 years. Since the beginning of social retail, they both are at the very tippy top of our company, Elite Black 3, with a team that has done $1 billion in sales, you guys. $1 billion. And him and Sarah, they have 2 adorable kids. He's coming to us from Minnesota, which is total opposite weather for me. But Tony, are you there? Tony's Zolecki.
I am, Yasmin. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Awesome. Thank you so much for being on today. I'm going to let you take it away. Tell everybody, for all the new people out there just meeting you for the first time, who you are, and share with them your best tips closing out this year and going into 2024.
Yeah, I love it. And, for everybody, I just want to say welcome. It's great that you're here today. We're going to change your life. And, one of the things I know is this, I've been in the profession now 25 plus years. And just to know a little bit of my story, I started kind of in business on my mom's taco truck. She had the kind of first OG taco truck back in the 80s, and she had this vision for, cooking Mexican food in bars and taverns and places where people could come and buy it in the 80s to go, and you know what, we're going to take a taco truck and we're going to go and, call it Tacos on Wheels, and we're going to go all around, downtown Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and we're going to sell tacos. And, I did that, and I got a chance to get a first taste of being an entrepreneur, capitalism, me and my mom just working our butts off. My mom would cook the food, she'd work the grill, I'd work the window, and that's what we did until we found network marketing in the early 90s. I've been in the profession a long time, and I remember when I found the profession, I was so fired up because I was like, man, this is incredible, and I saw that you could go out and work as hard as you want and build as big as you want, and no one would slow you down, no one would stop you, and you could really create whatever story you wanted to create. And I thought it was the best thing ever because I'm like, man, I can go out and really, write my whole story here because I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And then I found network marketing at 19 years old. And I was with that company, my first company, for 7 years. And the first 3 years, that was terrible. I couldn't figure out how to communicate with people, sign people up, build teams. A lot of teams quit. I was building, rebuilding all the time. But you know what? I was learning. I was growing. I was getting better. I was figuring this thing out. And in the last 3 years of that company, I started making $10,000 a month. And I was 22 years old, 23 years old, 24 years old, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so much money, $10,000 a month. I was so jacked and fired up. And then guess what happened? That company went out of business. So then I kind of got back into corporate America, did my thing, and then found network marketing again in 2005. That's where I met my beautiful wife, Sarah. We got 2 awesome kids. And Sarah and I started building that company together for 8 years. But guess what happened? That company went out of business. And then we found Modair in 2013, between 2012 2013, and we just loved it because we wanted to disrupt the profession. We wanted to create a model everyone would chase. As you can tell in this profession, everyone is copying us, chasing us. Look at Modair. Watch Modair. Oh, my God, Modair is just doing all this stuff. We need to do what Modair's doing. And we created this, and I love it because, the last 11 years, has been just a dream come true. We've never made the money, we've made inside this company in any other business. We've never had the most amazing relationships and a dream team ever, in our years in this profession. And when you look at Modair, there's so many incredible things here with the corporate team and our products and our events and our systems and our community and just our footprint all around the world with social retail and how we're moving the world. And it's just been an absolute blessing, and I'm so excited because, we're getting ready for 2024, and, 2024 will be Modair's biggest year yet. We will make the biggest splash that we've ever made since I've been here, and you get a chance to be a part of that. You get a chance to really get your piece of it. You get a chance to really put your mark on this company, and I really want you to get this today because you're going to hear from some amazing speakers when I'm done, but I want you to really get these next 10 minutes with me, because here's what we do in this business, is that we build dreams with Modair, right? How do we build dreams with Modair? Is that we get to turn hope into belief. Everybody comes into this business with hope, right? But they stay with belief. I want you to get that. Everyone comes into this business with hope, but they stay with belief, and we're belief builders. We turn hope into belief. That's what we do. And hope will only carry you so far in this business. Know that. So you got to be the one that goes, you know what? How do we turn that hope into belief as fast as possible? And the first way you got to do it is that you got to turn your hope into belief, and you got to make what I call the first circle. That's you. You got to make the first circle work, and then you got to replicate that. Then you got to duplicate that. Then you got to drive that. Then you got to be contagious, and then you got to really plant seeds through the team, through your new people, and it's amazing what will happen. Now, one of the biggest things you can do for brand new people, and there's a lot of brand new people on this call, but I know I did this when I got started 11 years ago, is that for me, to turn hope into belief for me, I had to use the products every single day. And, today I probably use 15 to 20 different products every single day. But I'll tell you, our product set, our SKUs all around the world, the products that we're coming out with at SRC, the products that we're coming out with in 2024 in the summer, and as we close up 2024, they're going to blow your mind. And what I love about this company is that they're always looking to be disruptive, innovative. They're always looking for, different products, the products that are the hottest products in the marketplace today, and we're going to be more high performing. We're going to be more safe. We're going to be more non-toxic. We're going to deliver it at a higher level, and we always come through. The only business I've ever been in that always delivers no matter what, and I've never seen anything like that. So you start using the products. You got to fall in love with our products. And I'll tell you what, 60, 70, 80, 90 products, something like that. Different countries have different SKUs of products. But I'll tell you this, when you start using our products, and this is what I love about this company so much, is that you start going, man, let me try these. Man, let me try these. Man, let me try these. And all of a sudden you go on from a couple to a half a dozen, then to a dozen, and it's amazing to watch what these products are doing for people. And you look at our flagships, when you think about collagen, and you think about our lean body system, and you think about some of our skincare products, and, our coffee and Logic and things like that, you get started with typically a flagship product, and then you find all these other amazing products, and you're like, man, I'm buying this stuff anyways. Why don't I just buy from Modair? It's like we figured out how to give the consumer, the social marketer, the best experience ever. You're going to see the best reward program launched January 8th that you've ever been a part of in your entire life, no matter what company you've been with. But these products really anchor everything, and I'm so proud of these products. And I'm so excited to see the new products, but I know this, that's where you start. And if you can start there, that's where you start going, man, now I'm building dreams. Now I'm figuring this thing out. And the next thing I'll tell you to turn hope into belief is really building a team and building a customer pod and getting consumers using the products, right, through your customer pod, and, getting people to join the business, right, look at the business, see what we're doing. I look at what's going to happen this year in our space, in the network marketing world, in the direct sales world, and it'll be the biggest year yet. We're going to scale like you've never seen it before, and people today, they're looking for so many different options to make money, so many different plan Bs to make money. They're looking for a real business, real people, a real comp plan. They want so much, and everything they want, that they raised their hand for, Modair has. We have. You think about this team, it's a dream team. It's the number one team in the company. And here's what I want you to understand. Here's what I want to tell you today, is that when we look at our culture and we look at our community and we look at the people that are getting started and we look at the people that are winning and we look at the people creating the stories they're creating, it's absolutely phenomenal. And it's people with no experience, a little bit experience, a lot of experience. It really doesn't matter. But to turn hope into belief, you got to bring new customers in. Have them experience the product just like you have. You got to bring new people in to build the business just like you're building the business. And the best advice I can give you, especially if you're brand new, is how fast can you get 100 people to look at our business and our products in a professional, interesting, compelling way? How fast can you get 100 people to see this the right way? How fast can you get 100 people to experience Modair the right way? How fast can you get 100 people to look at something, try something, experience a group, get into a chat, meet somebody, get on a Zoom, show up at an event, come to one of these epic things that are happening inside this team, inside this company? How fast can you get 100 people to see this the right way? Because here is what I know from experience and experience and experience and experience, is when you get 100 people to see this the right way, you will see traction. You will see growth. You will see your customer pod get big. You will see your team starting to grow. You will see people create experiences, create stories, and they will be fired up. And networks are everything in our business, right? People's networks are everything in our business. And the best way to get into people's networks, the best way to get them to open up their network to you, is for you to show them the business the right way. And for them to go, you know what, I like this. Man, these are great products. Man, this system is off the chart. Man, this team wins like crazy. Holy cow, this community. Wow, look at the corporate team. Wow, look at this, look at that. And they say, you know what, here's my network. Help me talk to them. Help me, do this the right way and start the right conversations and show people what is possible here and show them what they can do here. Like, there's seasons for radical growth. There's seasons for radical focus, and that is right now. Like, you have to get ready for what is going to happen in the beginning of January that goes through SRC in February, that ends up in March, that bleeds into April. Like, this is going to be something that's talked about for a long, long time. And what I'm fired up about is that you're here. You have the ability to do what Sarah and I did in 11 years. If you really get radically focused and you really take radical action, you can do what we did in 11 years in the next couple years. Because the moment is now. The time is now. And I know this. This team wins. This company wins. The people you're working with, they win like crazy. But you got to figure out, okay, what do I got to do to set myself up so that I really go out and crush this thing, smash this thing? The biggest thing I can tell you is you've got to prune your life of all negativity, of all gossip, of all drama right now. Like, guess what? Family is everything. I know that for a fact, and we got some great holiday seasons coming, right? And it's going to be great, and you're going to spend time. But you know what? Christmas is one day. New Year's is one day. And enjoy that moment. Spend time with your family. Be present. Take it in. I get that. I do it every single year. But no, those are just one-day holidays, right? You have the ability to say, you know what? I'm going to make sure I'm running at a high level. I'm going to make sure I'm around the right people. I'm going to make sure that my list of 100 people that I'm going to work on today, right after this call, that I'm going to make sure that I'm on this. I'm getting after this, and nothing's going to slow me down. Not this person, not that person, not this news channel, not this social media platform. Like, I'm going to be radically focused for radical growth. I'm signing up for that. I'm all in. Because if you go all in and you make that promise that you're going all in, and I want you to send a message right now, if you're going all in, to your sponsor, to your upline, inside M-Life. You let John know, you let the other leaders know, I'm all in. If you're going all in right now, here's what I can promise you. The next 12 months will be the biggest year of your life. And for some of you, you're doing this to help other people, to help your family, to create additional income, to go out and bless people, serve people, impact people, create your legacy, have the contribution piece, really go out there and put your stamp on this world. This world needs your stamp. This world needs you. This company needs you to step up. This company needs you to go, you know what? I'm raising my hand to go all in, and I want to do this. I want to go out there and be one of the reasons we move the dial here in 2024. We create the growth that we're going to create in 2024. We're going to create more ranks in 2024 on the seller side and the builder side than we ever have before. You get a chance to be a part of that. You get a chance to raise your hand. You get a chance to be inside the circle. And the circle are going to be the ones in 2024 that set up their future inside this company forever. And I want you to think about that. Because if you have more money than you know what to do with it, and you have the most amazing team, the most amazing customers at the tips of your finger, and they're winning, they're soaring, they're having a time of their life, what else can you do for impact? What else? Who else can you bless? Who else can you help? What can you do? And this is a platform, and this platform is wide open. Now, I'll close with this. We're coming up with the biggest yearly event in February called Social Retail Conference in Long Beach, California, than we ever had. We'll have more people there at that event live than we ever had. There'll be stuff announced at that event from new products, new systems, new websites, new e-commerce, new technology, new training, from all this different, angles that we have worked on collectively and collaborated on collectively with the best marketers in the world that are inside this company that we're going to unleash. And you need to be there. And not only do you need to be there, you got to figure out, okay, how many people am I going to have there? You want to make a six-figure income in 2024? Have 100 people there. Have 75 people there. Have 50 people there. Like, you got to look at it and go, you know what? I don't care if it's just you right now. You got to say, you know what? What can I do this month? What can I do in January? What can I do as we lead into SRC to make sure I've got those types of people, those types of numbers inside that room? Because that training event, that weekend, will take 6 months off your learning curve. We'll put your check on steroids. We'll put your team in motion like they've never been in motion before. We'll put your, customer pod growing abundantly, and you will see the impact from SRC. Now, we only do it once a year. So here is the blessing as I close this up, is that you have December, January, and 3 weeks of February to load this thing up. We still got almost 90 days. So you've got to have a whiteboard. You got to have a notebook. You got to have your computer ready to go so that you're tracking SRC with you registered, all your people registered, your new people coming in get registered, and you're inviting like your hair's on fire. And if you do that, I promise you this, you will have your biggest 2024 ever. And again, this company is so grateful for you. This team loves you. The leaders inside this group will do anything for you. They'll work as hard as you want them to work because they want you to win and they want your team to win, and you deserve it. You deserve this business like no other. Some of you have unfinished business. It's your time. Some of you, you're just getting started and you're in a tough spot, maybe backed into a corner. This is your moment. This is your company. This is your tribe for you to soar like crazy and create it. And I'm going to be your biggest fan, and I'm going to cheer you on, and I'm going to help you as much as you want me to help you. And I know this. You were meant for this. You were built for this. and this is your time to go create it. So with that, Yasmin, I'll pass it back to you.
Oh my goodness, Tony. I can feel that fire through the phone. How many guys can feel that fire? Super excited. I just love your passion for this business, for this industry, for Modera, for all of us. And I can't wait to see you at SRC and everybody else there. Thank you so much for your time today, Tony, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. All right.